Hi, I'm Tony Kerridge, Tony's Tackle. Normally giving you a talk on beach fishing tackle. Today I do a lot of boat fishing as well, although people don't realise. And I'm going to give you a little talk on Plaice today and certain rigs we use for Plaice. The first one I'll show you is a downtiding rig. It consists of, you can use 3 hooks if you want. I normally do, but this is one I made up with 2 hooks this morning because Graham said he was coming at the last minute, so basically I thought I'd make them up. I tend to use a lot of bling with Plaice. I don't know if you can see here. Plaice seem to like a lot of beads and a lot of blades and things like that, so it saves a lot of time making it up. This is a downtide rig. I've got one of these on the bottom, which is very similar. People have got preference in colour of beads. I mean, there can be all kinds of colours. A lot of people like black and yellow and all kinds of things, and different areas, different colours. But I have found Plaice generally, they love a bit of bling, and that's really smart, that is. It just, you get your lug on there, you've got beads above it, it's all nicely, you've got a £60 C-Match rig body, which is this stuff I use, 60 or 80, whatever's available. Then you have amnesia on the snoods, which unfortunately I just sold it to a customer, but I used £20 amnesia just for this little snood bit here, about 20 or 25. If you have it too thin, what happens in a boat, it tends to spin up a lot, so sometimes it can be better even 30 or something, because it tends to hang nice and straight and lovely. 15, you'll find it all sounds good, but it all coils up, maybe a bit of fluorocarbon if not, something like that. Size 2 Aberdeen hook. Again, I'm very much for the small hooks, me, but you can use up to a 10, 20, no problem at all. It's just I'm a match angler, so I tend to be a bit finesse with things, you know. But I've had some lovely bass on very small hooks, so it just shows you that sometimes you have big hooks and it don't always work that way, you know. So yeah, another thing I've found with Plaice is they like a bit of white. I don't know why. This is a cannonball rig, which is quite nice because it rolls around on the bottom, quite smart. Very difficult to make this rig up because you don't need this swivel. Your main line will come from your rod, which would be about a 20 to 30 pound class, maybe even a 12-20, a nice light rod, which is what people are going for now, and they're using smaller reels like 6.5s and 7,000s. They're not using big heavy reels anymore. Bit of braid, and you can use a lighter lead, even lighter than that. But the main thing is it comes down there. I'll put the swivel on to show you how it will work, but this will be your main line. Maybe put a bead in here just to make it nice and smooth, so it runs nice and sweetly. And then, as I say, from that you've got your 2 or 3 hooks. One comes off the main body there. Again, plenty of bling on there. Just keeps the old Plaice and fish interested. I find other fish like it as well. It's quite weird. I made up some rigs, I think I said in one of the earlier videos, and similar to this, and I went out, there was an uptiding one, I caught stacks of bass in the boat, and you know, it just something different. It don't do no harm, does it? You know. And your bottom hook, maybe what I tend to do on the bottom hook, I haven't on this one, but I normally have a little bit bigger hook on the bottom, because I find a lot of the time your bigger fish tend to come on the bottom hook. Whether it's closer to the bottom, I don't know, but it always, even with fishing on the beach, you find your bottom hook primarily is your best hook for bigger fish quite often. On the bait side, lugworm's primarily bait down here, but a lot of ragworm down towards Southampton and places like that on the Solent. They love ragworm, but we use a lot of lugworm here, so that's good. But also a cocktail bait's really good. You know, you can use squid and lug, you can use razorfish, you can use all kinds of baits, strips of mackerel. Bit of cotton's always good. You can make a nice compact bait if you've got elastic cotton, very fine stuff. You can make a nice bait there that's really sort of juicy to eat. You know, it's great.